Yeah, man. I want to talk about something. Feel like it's just an insight, really. It's kind of important. So I said in the title, you can't hide your feelings, and if you are experiencing artificial telepathy, if you're being targeted in that way by gang stalkers with remote neural monitoring using EMF broadcast, then you know what I mean. You can't hide your thoughts. You can't hide your feelings. So, I said be mindful of your thoughts. I'm thinking uh, like a Jedi type of thing. But it's really pretty much impossible. I mean, you can not think of something. And there's times where I'll just decide that I don't want to think about something. I get a thought process and I'll just stop it. I have to cloud my mind with something else, and I'll think about something else because I don't want them having that. I don't want them having the the thoughts that's going to lead to. Okay, but one thing that you got to pay attention to, these gang stalkers, they get frantic. They get they get emotional and they get nervous and they get frantic. Kevin, Kevin, yeah! You're giving away your position because these gang stalkers, they get scared. And you start talking about the wrong things, or you start doing things that are going to have to have them making adjustments to keep from getting caught. And you start doing things that's going to hinder the things that they're trying to get away with, then they get nervous and they get anxious, and you can sense that because it is a two-way connection. So you don't have control over your settings. They have control over your settings because you haven't taken the steps to become a hacker and to secure your own neural monitoring like they have. Not that they've all earned something. These are people that gained access to something and they're using it in a malicious way to hurt people. So, but don't forget that it's a two-way connection. So if you got somebody that's talking to you and they know what you're thinking, be clear with yourself. Uh, is that my thought? Did I just think that for real? Or are they thinking that? And you'll start to get it. You'll start to understand what's not you. You'll start to understand their specific personalities. And even though they'll use a voice setting or something like that, you'll still be able to pick them apart. And when they start to get nervous, when they start to say, Kevin, there you know, okay, I can see that that's causing you some discomfort. You don't like the fact that I'm saying this or that on my videos, or you don't like the fact that I'm doing this on my laptop. I can see that you're nervous, and I can sense that you're getting frantic and that you'd like to stop me from doing these things. And from that, I'm going to take something, meaning I'm going in the right direction, and I can tell that you're getting nervous because we're connected. And they can't hide how they feel either because they're connected to you and you're connected to them. When you hear people talking about the hive mind, that's exactly what it is. When I'm talking to three gang stalkers, you just about call them one. Okay, and I could tell you who's the different ones, but it's kind of like who's doing the live stream, who's doing the mind controlling, and who's being mind controlled, however they have it set up. So one person may be running their live stream and have two or three other gang stalkers basically on mind control. You might be in control. You ever think like this, okay? You think something. You don't have to talk to them. You could talk to them out loud. They can hear you out loud. But like you hear them out loud, okay? But if you just think something, They get it. Right into their mind. They receive it as if they thought it themselves. Okay? You get the same thing from them. It's more subtle because of the way they have it set up. The settings on the neural monitoring. But you get it. Either way, they can't stop you from getting it. And I know this from experience because all the time I get it. When I say I get it, something that they thought, that they're thinking, I get it. Just like they get it when I think something. And when I think something, and if I don't say it, or if I don't think it out as words, because we tend to do that. If you think about it too hard and like you think about it and think it out as words, you ever notice how they say those words? You're not hearing some artificial intelligence. And you're not, they didn't give you a voice setting. I used to think they would give me voice settings. They're not giving you a voice setting. Your mind controlling them. They love it. They're junkies. To be honest with you, most gang stalkers are drug addicts too. And they're also mind control addicts. And if you could smoke crack or do some meth or some heroin, and it can make you feel a different way. And it can make your mind work in a different way. And your thought process and who you are could become different. And it's an addiction. You become that person. And then it gets to a point where you can't function without it. And you need that every day. You want to be able to feel that way and think that way. And that's addiction. And in every category, you could say that mind control is the same. You may have your mind and the way that your mind works and who you are and your processing capabilities and your imaginative possibilities. And then you got somebody else, it might be dull, dimwit, idiot or something. Maybe their mind is very technical and they can understand coding very well and they found neural monitoring online and they became a gang stalker. And now they can connect to somebody who is very musical and in their mind they can make music. And this music and creative things, or like if you imagine a scene, you imagine, dragons in the clouds flying around, okay? Well, for one, with broadcast, now there's broadcast dragons flying around in the clouds because your mind thought of it. And now you've broadcasted it with this system. That's what everybody's doing that. That's why there's broadcasts everywhere. Broadcast stuff everywhere. So that's more advanced things to think about. But, if somebody's not that very, very creative, or if they don't think on the same level as you, or if they're lacking something that you have in your mind, and you start thinking, and they're mind blown about stupid little stuff all the time. Little things that you don't think anything of. You've been you your whole life. That's just how you think. It's normal for you. That's who you are. Oh, for them, it's not. It's not who they are. You've got something that they're missing. And to be connected to you, this hive mind thing, they like your thoughts to run through their mind. They like the way your imagination works. They like the way that you put it together. I love the way that you put it together. So now they're addicted to you and your mind. And they feel like they can't live without it. Okay, maybe your mind is way better than theirs. And they've been connected to you for a long time. Now, how are you going to go from a Porsche back down to a hatchback? How you going to do that? You're addicted to the Porsche now. So it's like a drug. You're the reason. It's not that they're able to think this way now. They just receive you. But it's the same difference. Now their mind is on another level that they're not able to achieve otherwise. And the way that they feel is something that they don't have. It's something that they're lacking, and that's the ones. Okay, that's the ones that say, oh, whoa, I ain't going nowhere. I want to stay on your channel forever. I want to be on your channel for the rest of my life. They love the way that you think, and they don't have what you have, and they like what you have. And now they want to have that forever. Just like the junkie, want to smoke crack and do heroin forever. They don't care. They'll do anything. They'll steal from their family, even though their family knows they're stealing from them. These guys will gang stalk you, even though you're telling on them. They don't care. Ultimately, they got to go to jail, be off of mind control with you, like rehab. So that's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with people that are addicted, addicts, mind control junkies. That's what you're dealing with. So when you think something, they love it. But when they feel a certain way, when they're frantic and they're getting nervous, they can't hide it either. You can know that because you can sense it. Do I have a reason to be nervous right now? No. How do I feel? I feel at peace with the universe. How do they feel? They feel anxious. They feel nervous. They feel like they're going to get caught. They feel like they're going to lose their drug of choice. They're mind control junkies, and they don't have very much going in life. They know it's a ticking time bomb, and they're scared. And you can sense that. So be mindful of what's you, what's them. Keep your mind clear. Stay healthy. Stay off drugs. Meditate. Go do some yoga. Talk to people. Everybody's not involved. Go in public. Talk to people. Okay, and remember this. Okay, there's people out there that are in danger. We're all in danger to some level, but you can know this too, though. When it really comes down to it, do they really want to kill you? Maybe, but they know that everybody's gonna see because you're a star. You're a star because they make you a star. You're a star in the mind control world. In the broadcast world, everybody knows who you are. Because you're on target. You're on target. You're on public. You're on target. And everybody knows who you are. And they're doing live streams and they're selling this. And you're the Truman Show. Okay, so do whatever you want in life. And don't be afraid of them. Okay, really. I'll run my maps and go travel to different cities and go to concerts, and I go wherever I want to. I do whatever I want to. I talk to whoever I want to. I do anything I want to. And there's no way I'll let them stop me. And if they try to come and do something to me, then they'll be met with me. And I'm not afraid of them. And they know that. Do whatever you want to. Don't let them have any influence over your life. Hey, Kevin, see that guy coming towards you? He's about to kill you. It's 2015 again. They see what you see. Not necessarily see through your eyes, but they see what you see because your mind processes what you see from your eyes, and you let that off, and the system reads you, and then they are set up in neural monitoring to receive you, and then so yeah, they can sit there and live as you. They feel what you feel, they know what you think, and they see what you see because they're receiving you, and you're letting off everything, all of it, and you can't stop that from happening. Which, by the way, does prove that real telepathy is a thing, and intuition is a measurement of how in tune you are with that real telepathy. So that's what I conclude from what I know. But anyway, I got to get started, man. I'm about to try to do a whole bunch of stuff today. I'm off work, so I'm about to try to get some money and some other different ways, and I'm about to learn some coding stuff, and I'm about to try to file another thing against them, and I may look into this lawsuit stuff. I'm just do everything I can. I'm going to do everything I can until I go to bed tonight. All right, this is a day against them for my own progress, and that's what it's going to be. But just wanted to give y'all that little insight. Appreciate you watching.